Hey guys, I'm going to try to make this quick, but another day. I feel so close to human that I'm so grateful that today I can feel like a human again. Like, I'm feeling emotions, I'm feeling energy, I'm feeling some life in my body after all this time. Words won't describe how grateful I feel right now that I'm alive and that I pushed through that and that I made it through that. And I'm just not used to feeling this way. It's been so long. And another day I can feel emotions I ain't felt in fucking years. Some life in my body I haven't felt in years. God. I just can't believe how long I had to feel like I was totally dead and brain damaged and out of my mind and out of my body. Like there was no life in my body at all for so long up until now. I can't even put it into words, like how it was like every day I was living in a dead body. I mean, no life, no feeling of life in it, no feeling of emotions, no feeling of energy, no connection to the world, no connection to my body. Hardly any thoughts, couldn't sense people outside of myself. I mean, and that's not counting the beginning, when I had all them 175 symptoms on me and how bad it used to be. But I don't know if this is if this is a partial window I'm in right now. Because see, I don't get windows. Like, this whole time, mine has stayed certain symptoms and certain level. And then, like, that level would slowly, gradually, over time, improve. But, like, no symptoms would ever leave me, or very few partial windows where the symptoms would ease up some. But never this much or for this long. When I would get an occasional partial window, it would be maybe an hour or two at the most, and then I'd be right back to my normal fucked up self. But here lately, like, I still wake up and feel like death. Ugh, God, it's horrible. But it's not nowhere like it was. I mean, it's not horrific. I used to, waking up was absolutely horrific. But it's like the longer I'm awake now, my brain starts clearing up and getting faster, and then I'm feeling emotions, I'm feeling some life in my body, interest in things, like, my brain's thinking of shit I ain't thought for years, like, for so long I was so out of my mind I couldn't even think the thought of possibly wanting to go to a beach or see a friend, or my brain literally wouldn't even think that at all. And now that it's getting better, I'm getting some thoughts I ain't had in a long time. God, with this feeling so fucking amazing, like, I swear to God, I can't even put it into words. I'm not used to feeling this shit, because it's been years, But I feel like I'm gonna have to retrain my brain how to do things again, because, see, I haven't been able to do shit in so long, I was so bad off that all the second nature shit was taken from me. Nothing come to me second nature at all. Words just won't describe how I used to be and how long I've been messed up. But Hey Yvonne, hey Jeanette. I just want you guys to know, please don't ever give up. I don't care how bad this is, don't ever give up. Because it's going to end, especially if you've had tests done and it's not showing nothing. That's going to tell you this is withdrawal. I know it can last so fucking long that, you know, the brain tells you there's no way that can be, you know, withdrawal. But I mean, it's damage that these drugs cause. And it just take a long time to get better. And it breaks my heart for those of us that it takes years. I mean, it's inhumane. It is horrific. I can't describe how much this shit took from me. You know, it took my dignity, it took my pride, it took my looks, it took every materialistic thing away from me. And whenever I say that, I swear to God, I'm not exaggerating or kidding. I literally didn't think of cars and clothes and shoes and boyfriends, and literally everything was taken. There was no sense of nothing around me at all. I mean, every day it was like I was literally the only thing that existed on the entire planet. You know, my PR was so fucking severe that, Jesus, there's no words for it. But this level I have now, I can, even if it stays like it is right now, I can live with this the rest of my life. I mean, it's gonna suck, but this is like, fuck, it's nothing even close to compared to what it used to be. I mean, my God, I can't not believe how bad it used to be. I mean, my God, I was so bad, and I couldn't, you know, look at my older videos when I was in the middle of the worst, and I remember all the horrific things I was feeling at that time, and I was like, how did I look so fucking normal to everybody? Not only that, but like, I swear to God, I couldn't think of words in my head. Like, I don't have no clue how I've typed, how I've talked, how I did videos. I seriously have no clue. And since I couldn't think of words, the majority of my videos, I can't even talk about, I wouldn't even talk about all the other horrific shit I was feeling. Because I couldn't get past my brain shit to even talk about the other hundreds of things that was wrong with me. I mean, my God, words won't describe how disabled and damaged, I mean, fucking damaged I was in my head. Like, that blank brain shit, my God. It was so horrific. I mean, my God, it was so horrific. And yeah, I couldn't even articulate with people what the fuck was wrong with me, what I was feeling, all the horrific shit was going on in me. Or half answer people's questions, like, especially when it wasn't about benzo stuff, like, hard to even talk one-on-one or have a normal conversation at all. And then the only time I was able to do videos was when when my brain would allow me to even do it. The rest of the time I wasn't on a video. It was 24/7 fucking fucked up. Couldn't even think to do a video. I mean, it was, Christ, it was bad. But I'm just so grateful for how I've been feeling lately. I mean, I swear I feel so close to human, like, and I'm just so grateful. I'm so fucking grateful for it. And I'm not crying because I'm sad. I'm crying because I'm happy. It's so fucking beautiful and amazing and just... I mean, my God, it's been 32 months of hell, you know. I have not felt like a human at all for 32 months. And, like... Oh, my God, it's just... This is so fucking amazing. To finally feel emotion after feeling dead for so fucking long. Feeling savagely, feeling something. And having my body feel some life in it finally. And not feeling dead. I swear to God, for the longest time I felt so dead. Not one bit of life inside of me at all. I'm crying because I'm so happy. Oh my God, it's taken so long to get here. So long. But, I just wanted to give everybody hope, but I'm sorry I started crying on y'all. Let me see what y'all were saying real quick. I say, how does it affect my tailbone? Miss my looks. Oh, thank you, Yvonne. I don't feel it. Oh my God, this has ruined me. It's gonna take me probably years to get this weight off that it put on me. At least my DR left. Oh God, it is. My DPDR is so horrific. And like, mine's been 24/7 this whole time. Well, since the alcohol. I didn't have it before, but I swear to God, that alcohol, swear to God, I'm not even kidding. A blink of a fucking eye. I'm DPDR, brain fucking dead this whole time. And I mean, it's taken me this long to recover from that shit. And people thought it was a medicine I'm on. And I'm like, no. You're not understanding what I keep trying to tell you. And, you know, of course, my brain over time, it's gotten better and better and better and better. If it was medicine, I would still be blank brain. I would still be retarded and not be able to understand words and, you know, watch TV and other shit I was having, you know. Sure enough, I've gotten better over time, you know, and it was been that alcohol and that progesterone all this time that messed me up. Let's see. I'm glad you're doing a lot better. You're a strong woman. Thank you, Jeanette. Girl, you're a strong woman, too. I'm so proud of you. You keep fighting this shit. It's gonna end. And I can't wait till all of you get to the side. I mean, my God, is it worth it? I mean, it is so worth it. And you're gonna wake up every day once it gets better, and you're gonna be like, how the fuck did I do that? You know, how am I still alive? How did I do that? And it's gonna feel like a dream that you even went through it. I mean, I swear it feels like a dream I went through all that shit. It's just too unreal to even fathom. I mean, how bad I used to be, and all the symptoms I used to have, and how brain damaged I was for so long, and how I could ever get better from that. But it's taken me a long time to get here. But you guys, I want you to stay strong and remember this will get better. Just some of us, it's going to take us a lot longer, you know. Especially those of us who have setbacks, you know. I mean, just look at me and how long I've had to pay for just some alcohol. I'm not even kidding. How long that alcohol had fucked me up. Like, so please stay away from the wrong things, guys. I mean, and it's scary because none of us know who's gonna react to what, you know. I mean, some people can do certain things or take certain things, and for another, in the blink of an eye of taking it, it can throw you into wave the last months and possibly even years. I mean, it's taken me years, but you know, mine didn't just happen once either. Mine was so many. You know, my stepdad feed me months on end food with alcohol in it, and me drinking the alcohol. Then you add in my progesterone withdrawals from my birth control, which the withdrawals from that can be just like the alcohol reaction too. So there's just so many factors into why mine ended up so bad and why it's taken me so much longer than other people. But I don't want you guys, anybody, to be scared that's watching this. Luckily, majority of people never see half of this the horror story stuff. We're like a nightmare. I'm so sorry, Yvonne. My God. Oh, my heart just breaks for everybody. It really does. Because I know how horrific and how hopeless it can feel when you're in the middle of it and you're not seeing no breaks. I mean, I didn't get breaks. I didn't get windows like other people. Mine was just straight fucking different levels of hell, like different symptoms and different intensities, and oh my God. But you know, I wouldn't change a thing. This shit's changed me for the best. I mean, I feel a peace that I didn't know a body could ever fucking feel, ever. And like I said, I don't have anxiety. What little anxiety I have is only if I'm very, very stressed or very, very upset, and then some of my internal anesthesia will come back, and anxiety, and my body will start shaking. But it's nothing the level it was on benzos or coming off them at all. Like, and it's something I could deal with. I don't know more suicidal shit. I was so suicidal for over 20 years of my life due to all these different medications. Depression. I haven't even had depression really through this. I mean, I've had days where some depression would come on, but it was never that. Like it was on the medications. I stayed so depressed on them things. My God, no matter how well my life went. But see, I think a lot of the reason I didn't have the depression stuff is because my brain. I mean, my brain damage was severe. Like, you can't even think a thought to even be depressed. You can't even half remember your name or where you are or what time it is. And, you know, you have to really have thoughts and emotions in order to feel depression. And I didn't have none of that shit. Like, it was like my brain was taken from me, my emotions, the life of my body taken from me. All materialistic things completely taken. Everything second nature was taken from me. I mean, oh God, it's been... But now I'm going to have to relearn how to live again. You know, it's been so long. And, you know, and there's a good chance that this is only some kind of partial window or something, you know. I never know. And I don't know when if I have another setback or, I mean, because my body's been so sensitive compared to others that it's been out of this world shit. Like, the wrong thing messes me up beyond belief. So, I mean, and I know I still got a ways to go. I still got other shit I have to come off of, but that's just gonna have to wait. It's just gonna have to wait. 32 months of straight fucked up disability hell. I'm not touching another. I'm not trying to come up with something else no damn time soon. I'm here to tell you, I'm gonna try to enjoy this while I can, and I can deal with that shit in the future. Plus, I want to get past all the sensitivities I have right now. Cause it's like any change in my body, any tiny thing I take, or I miss a dose, or not miss a dose, but late on a dose or anything like that, it fucks me up beyond belief. I mean, seriously, it will throw me right back to month 15 just if I'm 2 hours late on a dose. That's how sensitive my body is. So I'm not about to taper nothing else. That shit, I just have to wait. I just don't know how long I can keep doing this, because I'm moving backwards. I was moving forward around 6 months. I'm sorry, Jeanette. I know, girl. I'm telling you, I got so much worse before I ever got better. So much worse. Holy hell. I still can't believe how much worse I got. And how long I've had to pay for all my mistakes and this shit, man. Like, I'm telling y'all, if it wasn't for that alcohol, not even the first alcohol setback, but that when my stepdad did that to me for months on end, I'm not kidding when I tell you, if it wasn't for that shit, I would have never even lost my functioning, for one. And I would have been 100 times better way, way before now. I mean, that shit, it was like a neurotoxicity reaction, like fucking brain damaged overnight, can't fucking think a thought, can't remember your fucking name or where you are, fucking bad shit. And it's taken forever for my brain to come back on board again. Like, every month it took, it would move a tiny smidge, and then a tiny it's taken a long time to come back. And it also, that's what took away my emotions. All the symptoms that I've had since, like, I'd say maybe month 18, are the ones that the alcohol threw on me that I did not have before. The DPDR, the anhedonia, the apathy, the fatigue, brain, like my body is dead shit. The only thing I've had left are the main ones that the alcohol threw on me. And just now, they're starting to finally come back on board. Like, I'm finally feeling my emotions again. I'm finally feeling some life in my body. Not as fatigued like I was. I'd rather take nothing too scared. You're smart, Jeanette. Girl. Especially if I think you had a reaction to that oil you were smelling myself, because you got so much worse after that. And I'm telling you, us wrong ones, our waves can last a long time just from one wrong thing. Like, it's scary shit. Luckily, not everybody will ever have bad reactions or setbacks. I thank God for that, because it's fucking bad, man. Can't wait to just sit and lay down again and use my arms. I'm so sorry, Yvonne. Oh, I hope that gets better for you. I would probably try to stop that protein, because, I mean, we can be so sensitive in this. It is unreal how. And then we won't know, what's keeping it going or causing it. But I've been in these groups for years, and I've analyzed stuff, and like the ones I've noticed that took the wrong supplements or tried the wrong supplements in this are the ones who've had the worst burning pain, or complained about the worst burning and pain symptoms. Let's see here. Wish I was never taken off. I'm sorry. It's as hell, man. Hey, Nisha. Relearn how to live. I know. I feel like a damn baby. Like, I'm going to have to relearn how to shower every day. I'm going to have to relearn how to even just go visit a friend again and do things again. It's like, oh my God. I've been so fucked for so long. Hey, Lucinda. Shit, you need a break. You need to live because you have been in torture. Amen, Jeanette. Girl, you need to too. I hope things start improving for you soon. I hope they start improving for everybody, you know. God, this is so horrible, man. It's just... Anyway, I don't think it'd be as bad if we could all get windows, you know, at least once a week, or to show us we're not stuck this way, you know, but it's another level of hell when you stay a certain level and all these horrific symptoms and you never get a day to show you you're not stuck that way. Like, it's terrifying. I mean, my God, is it terrifying. But somehow we do get through this, and we are stronger than we could ever imagine. No, I'm telling you, nobody could ever told me that I would go through something like this and that I would live through it. Because I would have been the first one to tell them no. I would have took myself out. There's no way I could have done it. And sure enough, I've made it through here. When you're left with no choices but to do it, like, somehow we get through it. Hey, Christine. Hey, Melissa. It's just a crazy how a little itty bitty pill can do so much damage. It really is, Jeanette. Do you feel like your body and head weighed? Oh yeah, especially my first like 14 months. Like my whole body felt so heavy, and like I had 1,000,000 pounds on top of me. Like my whole body was in quicksand and mud. Like, there was some force around my body that made it hard to even move or anything. Like, it was so horrible. But the weighted down feelings got better. I don't have that no more. Hey, Michelle. You are waking up. I am, girl. Staying in hell, no breaks. And I'm so sorry you're having to suffer so bad too, Lucinda. My God, man. But one of these days you're going to be where I'm at. You're going to be 2-3 years off, and you're going to be like, holy shit, where did all the years go? How did I make it here? How did I get through that? How did I feel them things and live? And it's going to be like a dream you even went through it. It's kind of like a block where... I mean, I know I went through it. I know I went through the symptoms, but it's hard for me to actually place myself where I used to be and actually deep down remember how it felt. Like, it's hard to even explain. But somehow we get through this, girls, and we do it one day at a time. And by God, are we strong. Strong as hell. And we just got to do it one day at a time. And then one day, it just... Next thing you know, you have this symptoms left. Next thing you know, another symptoms left. Symptoms start easing up one by one. And your brain gets faster and it gets clearer. And your emotions start coming back. And you start feeling like a person again. And it's so amazing, like, God. It's such a beautiful feeling. And those of us who suffer so severely, we do come out of this with gifts. Like, I'm telling you, when you suffer to this extent, you come out of this like Superwoman and Superman. You have this, like, I have this appreciation I've never felt in my entire life. This gratitude I've never felt in my life. for small things everybody in this world takes for granted. Like the fact I can sit outside, I'm so grateful. The fact I can look at the trees and I can feel nature and birds singing, and I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful the roof over my head. I mean, the old me, I was like, oh, I wish I had this car. I wish I had this. I wish I had that. And it's not like that now. I could give a shit about materialistic things. You know, I'm grateful, seriously grateful for every tiny thing I have. And every tiny thing I can do again. I can't put it into words at all. But I'm going to get off of here, and I love you guys so much, and I couldn't have made this without this group and everybody in it. I couldn't have made it at all. And I love you guys so much, and I want you to hang on, and you never give up no matter what. Because there is another side to this, and all them horrible symptoms do leave you. The anxiety on the other side of this is a piece of cake compared to any anxiety you're feeling on benzos or coming off. I mean, when you're get better, the anxiety you have is going to be nothing like it was on benzos coming off of them. Like, and plus, by the time it's over, you've learned to cope with what you do end up feeling, you know. Coping skills kick right in, and you can get through it, and it's like, I mean, and then, especially when you see these very severe levels of it, as it starts improving some, even though it's like morphs into different, for me it morphed into different bad stages. Like, it was all horrible all the way through it, but it was like different levels of horrible. And as it improved, even though it was still bad and still horrific, I could see, okay, well, all this certain shit left me. And, you know, yeah, I'm still feel like I'm dying and, you know, going out my mind and everything, but I could look back and say, okay, well, this symptom left and that symptom left, and that kept me going through that other level. And then I'd hit another bad level that was a little less severe than the other one, and then I'd be like, okay, I can get through this. I got through that other one, and I had even more symptoms last time. I can do this right now. And then, you know, it just kept getting better and better and less symptoms, and you know, now I'm here today. I don't know how I've done it. I love you guys so much, though. It's like childbirth. Do we forget? Yes, I'm telling you, it's like, it's not that I've forgotten it, but there's like a block where, I swear, it feels like a dream. It feels just like a dream. It's like, did I really go through all that? Like, it's unbelievable. God, I love you guys. Oh, thank you, Lucinda. I'm so glad I could help. I'm telling y'all, it's the only thing that got me through this somehow was me putting my focus in other people every day and feeling like I was able to help people, because it showed me there was something good that was coming out of all the horrific stuff I was going through. And it wasn't all bad. And it gave me hope that I could get better. You know, and it also trained my brain to talk positive, even though I was, oh my God, it wasn't hard to talk positive through this. But, I mean, that is seriously the only thing that got me through this. And I seriously know I would not be here today if it wasn't for this group. And that I learned to take my focus off of myself and help other people every day. And that's what really got me through this. And I'm so glad I could help somehow. And I'm still not out of it yet, and I'm not leaving you guys, so don't worry about that. I love you guys. I can't wait to watch you guys get better, too. I've watched so many get better, so many leave the groups and heal, and you're going to be one of them, too. So just stay strong and get through this day, and you keep fighting because you're strong, guys. I love y'all.